What is up, ladies and gentlemen? You already know what this video is. We're gonna review another anime. I cannot talk today. Of another anime that I have been watching, and it's called Musume Everyday Life with Monster Girls. It's on Verb right now. It only has one season, 12 episode anime. You already know the gist of this. 23 minutes of each one, and they're all pretty enjoyable to watch and everything. Basically, the information says here that when a hapless human teenager named Kurusu is introduced as a volunteer into the government exchange program, his world is turned to upside down. A snake-like lemur named Mia comes to live with them, and it is Kusuro's job to take care of her and make sure she integrates into his everyday life. Unfortunately for Kusuro, Mia is undeniably sexy, and the law against interspecies breeding is very strict. Even worse, when a re-vanishing centaur girl and a flirtatious harpy moves in, what's a full-blooded teenage human with raging hormones to do? So, there you go. So throughout all the 12 animes, Koru goes through different events with all these different monster girls that he encounters with. One of which is a centaur. If you guys don't know what that is like a half. The upper part of the body is a human, and the bottom is a horse, like horse legs and everything. And one is Harpy. Poppy, that's her name. She's like half bird with arms and legs, but her upper body is a human. One of them is a slime, which is really funny. I don't remember what episode it is. I wrote a lot of stuff down, mainly like of the characters themselves. Episode 4 is when you see the slime girl, and then another one is with a spider. Now, don't get me wrong. I hate spiders, like in general, but if it's anime, I approve. I am very, very much approve of this. And there's another one of a mermaid as well. Almost forgot about that. So you got the half snake girl, the centaur, a half bird, a slime girl, a mermaid, and then a half spider. All of these girls, which lives with Kuru, that his house is actually adjusted to how many of those girls are living in his house for this exchange program. Basically, 3 years ago, the government has cross paths with these interspecies, and then they made a law for them to live in the civil world. But it's also meaning that they can't harm these. They're labeling them as demi-humans, that they can't harm humans, and neither can them harm them. So simple as that to say. Man, I can barely talk right now, but yeah. So throughout this, he goes through different encounterments. One of which is when he meets all the different versions of the demi-humans that I just mentioned. One being the centaur, one being a half bird, one is the slime, then the spider, and then the mermaid. And then the last episode of what the girls thought that he was gonna die, they were protecting him from this. She's not really the demi-human. She's like the headless horseman. That's who she is. And she anticipated, she over-exaggerated like how he's at the verge of death. It's just basically how she talks. She talks about death like a lot. So yeah, before all that, there's been many adventures. Is when how Kuru introduces himself to all these new demi-humans, that they need a host in order to go around town. So a demi-human needs to have a human host, not a human host like Eddie and Venom, like not like that, like a human host, like someone they need to have around. So basically, it's like a parent to a child in that sort of sense. So yeah, they need a host family, I think that's how they call it, in order for the demi-humans to walk freely around the world, but with their host family like watching them, like I said, like a parent and a child. So yeah, there was one of the funny moments is when the agent, her name is Smith, that basically forced Kurusu, I'm gonna keep calling that Kurusu, to do this program is that he has to marry one of the girls, which before of the slime girl, the spider, the mermaid, it was just only the snake lady. I can't remember all their names, but I'm just gonna call them for what they had. So he has to choose who he wants to marry, and it's actually really funny to see how much they lust the hell out of him to order to, like, you know, get him to marry one of them. But it doesn't go according to plan, because at the end of the episode he doesn't choose any of the 6 girls, including the slime girl as well. Don't ask. But yeah, he doesn't choose who he's gonna marry because, yeah, they didn't give like another episode to show. So yeah, I'm disappointed as well. So one of the episodes is when he was receiving like a death letter or something. If anything happens to one of the girls, like someone will kill them or whatever. So yeah, basic drama on that. But to lure the culprit out of whoever wrote this letter, they had to freaking go on dates and to order to find who the culprit is. And for Agent Smith Lady, who's part of this program of this whole law of demi-humans and humans living together, she put up a team that's called Mon, like a squad of that are called Mon. They're basically like not demi-human girls are exactly. All the girls are different in their own way. One is a cyclops, which is cool. One is a zombie. Which is cool. One is like almost a doppelganger that can changes her body to anybody I think she touches, and one is like this big giant girl. She's like really big. I found that really hilarious the way she acts towards Kuru. Like I think it's like episode 10 to 11. Like they started to go that he started to date the Mon squad or Mon group, MON. To find out of the culprit who sent him the death letter, and that they were tired of protecting him and whoever he was dating. It was really funny to watch that. So at the end of it, it was just like over exaggeration. There were some pretty funny moments, and yes, it's very lewd. It's very lewd. Like I cannot stress that enough how much lewd it is. It's just it's funny though. I find it funny of how this guy take it. I mainly just laugh at his reaction and what he does to fix the situation. It makes it so hilarious to watch. But yeah, I would rate this an 8 out of 10, mainly because we don't know who he was going to marry. And at the end of maybe like the first 15 minutes, maybe like at the 2 minute or so at the 15-minute mark, like he said, like he'll go to his house and decide who's gonna marry before he'll die. Yada yada yada, and I didn't get to see that happen, and I was like really mad. Like, what the heck, man? Who he was gonna marry? Well, we will never know unless they give us the 13th episode. Like, I want it, but I don't think it's gonna happen at all. But yeah, that's my whole take on this anime. I would watch this like multiple times because of the funny moments and everything. It is just hilarious to see. It does have some romance aspects, which I am a huge sucker for romance, and yeah, it does have some great moments and times, and really funny all in all. So yeah, that's what I want to take on it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have watched this anime already, please let me know what's your favorite moment, episode, whatever down in the comments below. If not, that is a-okay with me. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. My name is Go See I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.